Why do I keep cycling through the same pattern even after I become aware of it? I have a history of being in relationships with people who are very controlling. But when I look back in retrospect, those flavors of control were different. And because I didn't have a reference point for not being controlled, if somebody was slightly better than the last version, I didn't realize that I was actually in the same pattern. Noticing the pattern, being aware of the pattern, is not the same thing as being willing and able to break the pattern. So, using myself as an example, remember I talked about being in relationships with controlling people. I realized that I was trained to believe it was my responsibility to emotionally care for adult children and that I existed to absorb the pain of others. So when I did those things, when I absorbed other people's pain and soothed their emotions, I felt useful. I only knew how to be used. So if I was being used, I felt validated as a human being. When I started taking a look at my entire belief system, not just individual patterns, not just individual relationships, but being able to understand how the world taught me to construct my identity, that's when I actually started not just having awareness of patterns, but actually breaking them. Because what I was doing in my head was breaking the logic that allowed the pattern to exist in the first place. This is why I speak on and like to work on identity, because that's really the logic behind your personality.